Hello. Thank you for joining my YouTube channel. I am Lucretia the Speaker. Thank you for joining me on tonight. But before you leave, just make sure that you like and subscribe to my YouTube channel so that you won't miss out on any empowering daily inspirational messages that I post and share. Today we're going to be talking about overcoming trials. And the reason why I want to tap into that specific topic is because there are a lot of people that are out here hurting. And there are a lot of people that are actually experiencing a lot of trials, a lot of tribulations, sufferings, hardships, pain, grief, and loss, etc. Every day is a struggle for us. We go through our lives struggling and suffering with a lot of different situations. When your back is up against the wall and you can't turn to the right or you can't turn to the left, where are you going to go? When all of your resources have dried up, what are you going to do? Your friends can't help you. Your spouse can't help you. Nobody can help you. So what do? I want to encourage you on today that no matter the struggles, the trials, or tribulations that you face, because every day is a struggle, that you have to learn how to allow God to really intervene in your situation. I learned a long time ago that God is our provider. You know, He's a way maker. He's a healer. He's everything that we stand in need of. And sometimes you have to get to that point and ask yourself, is there anything too hard for God? When you're going through your storm, praise is the only way that's going to get you out of your storm. Even during the midst of your storm, you thank God for the good, for the bad, when you're happy, when you're sad. I remember a lot of people used to question and say, oh, well, you've changed your life or you're saved. I wanted to say this. I've been saved, but I was straddling the fence. My mother used to always say, Cretia, stop straddling the fence. I had one foot out in the world and I had one foot trying to serve God. And my mother always told me that you cannot serve two masters. You got to love one, you got to hate the other. So I had to make a choice in my life to choose whose side I was actually on. I had to make a transformation in my life too as well. Even dealing with a lot of struggles, a lot of hardships, a lot of trials that I was dealing with, it's all comes with sacrifice. I had to make a sacrifice in my life to let go a lot of different things. And I understand that it may be hard to let go certain people, certain things that you're dealing with. But I want to tell you this too as well. When you're going through the struggle, you have to play the hand that you're dealt, which means you have to ride the storm out. Just like playing spades. Sometimes you have a good hand, sometimes you have a bad hand. And in this life is going to deal you a hand that you may feel overwhelmed. Just like Job, he went through things back to back, back to back, back to back. He was considered by God. I want to get you to understand this. God has given everybody the power over the enemy to tread upon serpents. We got to stop allowing the enemy to take control of our situations. He can only do what we allow him to do. And we got to stop giving him credit for certain things. I hear a lot of people say all the time, well, the devil is busy. The devil is busy. Well, if you don't give him any work, then he won't be busy. We are all human. We go through things. We worry. And sometimes we even doubt God. But I want to encourage you on today and empower you to let you know that whatever you're going through, you have to let go and let God. You got to let God fight your battles for you, because you are no match for the devil. You're no match for him. In this life, we are going to suffer. Jesus died and suffered on the old rugged cross for all of our sins. So what makes us any different? We're going to suffer. But this is the key. Rather suffer and struggle inside of Christ than to suffer and struggle outside of Christ. It's a difference. So I want you to see things differently from the spiritual aspect, to really start walking in a different direction to get a different result, to have a better mind frame when it comes down to overcoming the struggles in your life. Because in this life, we're going to have trouble, but trouble doesn't last always. And I want to let you know that if God allowed you to go through a situation, trust and believe He is going to get you through. He's going to get you through. What you're facing and what you're dealing with right now, God is bigger than all of your problems. Give it to Him. Stop telling. We got to learn how to tell our problems how big our God is, because God is bigger than what we're facing. And you got to understand that, again, trouble don't last always. You got to stay focused. You have to keep your mind renewed every day. And you have to ride the storm out. Don't let your problems dictate where you're going right now. Okay? Because God can do anything but fail. Turn it over to the Lord. Take your burdens to the Lord. Leave it there. And I promise you that God will make a way for you. Sometimes we try to rush God, but God's timing is perfect. We want things to happen fast and quickly, but you cannot rush God. He would do things in His time and in His way. So I encourage you on today to take your burdens to the Lord and leave them there. You're an overcomer. You are a warrior. Start speaking life into your situations. Don't allow the enemy to take root and to take power over your mind, because what you speak, life and death is in the power of the tongue. So you got to stay focused. You may be down right now, but guess what? You can get up and keep moving forward. It's not how you start, but it's how you finish. So continue to let God help you, because you cannot make it in this world and you cannot overcome your trials by yourself. So stop trying to do it alone. God is your strength. Keep Him in your corner. Make sure that you subscribe and like this channel for the next video. And that's coming from Lucretia, the speaker. Bye.